I'm making this video for the hacker, and my message to you is don't come after me anymore. Block me on all of your thousands of accounts. That will take some time. Block all of my channels, particularly this one. This is my active channel right now. I have other channels. Block every one of my channels on every one of your channels. Okay. On YouTube, I don't know what you're doing on Facebook. Block me on wherever you see me on the internet. Okay. And don't ever look at me again, and don't ever look at my videos again. Never look at my videos again. Okay. So that's my message to you. You are sadistic towards me, okay? And what happens, and I wanted to get a little bit deeper into the subject. I wanted to make a short video and just say that. But then I thought it is important to explain all of this, whether you understand it or want to understand it or don't want to understand it, okay? You probably don't want to even know what someone else feels. You're in resistance because you see everything only through your self-centered glasses. I have been putting up with this now, I would say probably for 5 years, okay? But knowingly, more aware for 2 years approximately, because I didn't know who these people are. So I'm gradually putting these puzzle pieces together. So you are my worst hater, okay, and you know it, and you have been for a very long time, okay. You have been so sadistic and so brutal and so violent psychologically to me for years, okay. Off and on, I went into the chat rooms, different chat rooms, science chat rooms, and I thought they were all different people, but I think I'm putting the pieces together now. I think this is all one person. That's all you, okay. I think you are WC, I think you are Scrappy, you are Mid-Twit, you are Ismo, you are all of those people. Okay. I think you are Skimrim, whatever that name is. I think you're all of those people, okay? And I don't know what it is, okay? It could be a very severe form of mental illness, or it could just be a cluster B. You know, I was for a very long time thinking it's just a cluster B. It is just for your own ego, which it is also, regardless of what kind of mental illness it is. People always, they want to say, oh, that guy is mentally ill, or a lawyer, defense lawyer will use that. Act like you are mentally ill. He is already mentally ill. That's why he is cluster B, okay? And mental illness, or like some whatever socially unacceptable mental illness, like someone who talks to trees, right? The person who has hallucinations is feared and shunned by society. But wait a minute, the insane criminal, the criminally insane, are somewhat respected? Wow. Well, that doesn't say much about society, you know? So I want to point the finger at all of those things, okay? I see all of this. I see the sexism in society. I see the total insanity of society. The majority of people are insane, batshit insane, okay? And that's the truth. And they show it in one way or another. Okay? And so I'm not going to make excuses and say, oh, that person is mentally ill. Let him get away with it. Let him go back to his parents and continue to rape women and children and so on. No, it doesn't work that way for me, okay? It wouldn't matter if the person is brain damaged, actively brain damaged, or was hit over the head and something broke, okay? Like the amygdala or the corpus callosum, or there's some or they see things, or they're retarded. There are all kinds of things that happen in accidents or through drug overuse, lots of oldie hippies that have totally fried their brains. They have no more empathy for anyone. They have overdone the LSD in the 70s, and you're probably falling right into that category. That's what I think. I think you're an oldie, but you sell yourself as 40, of course. So one time I pointed that out and you totally lost it just because I wasn't even pointing that out in a mean way. So you totally lost it and went berserk on me. And that was before I saw the Zane account. Before you had the Zane account, I think. You had some kind of like too fast for you or something, an account like that. And you totally lost it. You dish out the shit on other people. You just dish it out all the time. You abuse people right and left all over the place, right? You just vomit into people's faces. But beware, if someone points something out to you about you, in the most eye-twinkling or well-meaning way, or incidentally, and you totally fly off the handle. And you know it, okay? You know it. You know you are broken. You told me. You know it. Okay. That's good that you know that, okay? That's one step, just one foot in the right direction. Okay, right. Now you need to look at yourself. Look at your behavior. Look at what you do to other people. What the kind of names you call them. The kind of names you call all kinds of people. The accounts you open, with the names. Leopard probably is your account. I'm sure of that. Okay. Then you talk to your accounts talk to each other, Starshine talks to Leper, but she really wants me to feel addressed, So that's very hurtful. I mean, the whole thing is hurtful. I think Hypatia, all the Hypatia accounts are yours, okay? You made them in revenge towards, I don't know towards whom, probably towards me. That's some kind of indirect insult, like you're saying, you don't talk like a woman. A woman is supposed to be meek and mild. You talk like you're like a mega feminist. So I'm gonna stick it to you with the Hypatia account, and I'm gonna mock you in a roundabout way. I think that's what's happening. I think that happened. Bopperette is your account, okay? Mocking me, probably. You had some nasty photos on that account before, and I felt like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? And I had this inkling about it. Like, is that guy mocking me? Are you mocking me? Are you trying to, like having a man he pushes his skin up to the neck, and it felt like, that deep thought and all of this. So I felt like you're mocking me with all of this. Like, This has been very, very, very excruciatingly hurtful for years. There's some other assholes on the internet. There are definitely some other jerks. Of course, the world is full of them. But I've never seen such a vicious, like a covert type of bullying in my entire life, ever. Not even my schizophrenic boyfriend in Germany was like, but he was coming close to that. And I got so mad at him one time, I felt like killing him because of the way he treated me in a very covert, covert. I don't even know if he was aware of it. It takes on some kind of criminally insane levels of mental illness to he tortured me with jealousy. He knew exactly how jealous I was, then he talked very much like you, actually, was very much like you. But what you're doing, I mean, that takes it to another level. This is so extreme. I've never seen anything like this. I've watched documentary films on DID, dissociative identity disorder. I have never seen anything like this. I'm not saying I'm blaming you for being mentally ill. Okay? I'm not blaming you and saying it is your fault that you have been abused, or it's your fault that you are mentally ill. I'm not saying this, but I'm pointing it out to you. I'm pointing out to you the facts about you, and I want you to look into yourself, okay? For your own good, do it. But don't come after me anymore. Don't come into my life anymore. Don't do it, okay? I am a precious living being, and you know it. I'm lovely, and I'm deserving of love. I am not deserving of being tortured by anyone. And it wouldn't matter how much love I give you, and how much love I show you, and how I pamper you, and how I melt for you. It wouldn't matter. It would not. Matter of fact is, the more I would melt, the more I would give to you, the more abusive you would become. And I think it is very twisted, very, very twisted, because mental illness is total dishonesty in itself. That's what mental illness is all about. It's about dishonesty. The ego is so much in resistance, that the ego will. I have also observed that in myself, I have seen like the beginnings of something like this. So with Norbert, it was extreme, and with you it's even more extreme, like way more extreme. And I believe you have DID. Norbert had schizophrenia, not DID. But schizophrenia and DID, they're very similar. The only difference is that DID is when people split off in different personalities to the point where the personalities, they take on a life on their own. Like I have different behavior to different situations. Of course, if I'm attacked, my Medusa will come out. That is almost like another entity, So it is there to protect me, but it's part of my soul, okay? It's not another soul, okay? But it will come out to protect me, of course. And, if I meet a stranger, usually my face is a little bit more formal, like the formal smile, and I am not totally like relaxed when I meet a stranger. So we have different reactions, but they're not different personalities, okay? With DID, people, their reactions to different situations become personalities. And I believe that these personalities draw in souls. from the surroundings, from the infinite cosmos, and from what Jiddu Krishnamurti calls the stream of sorrow. And David Bohm asked him, where's that stream of sorrow? Where is it? Where is it located? He said, it's there. That's all he said. It's there. It's there. Yeah. It's there everywhere. It's there. It's all over the place. It's just, it is part of the quantum entanglement soup, okay? The stream of sorrow, suffering, tortured mind, a soup of pre-soul state, like a pre-soul type of river of suffering, and out of that come new souls into existence. And I don't quite understand why that is, why they have to come into existence. Is this some kind of energetic vortex of the infinite cosmos that I don't know, that is creating something in that way, is forming something in that way? Like when I take a piece of clay, in the beginning it's pre-shaped, okay, so then I start shaping it, I put holes in it, it's like a metaphor for suffering, I punch holes in it with my finger in order to get it to soften up, so it's still rigid, it is in resistance, you poke some holes in it here and there, you're trying to poke you, you want to soften you up, to loosen up the ego, I'm using that, this is a metaphor, but I believe this is how the infinite cosmos functions. That's how it molds stuff. It takes things out of the stream of sorrow. It is pre-shape, and then it shapes itself. The blue God is not the Christian God with a white beard. The blue God is the infinite cosmos. It's there, okay? It's intelligent. It is sentient. It shapes the clay. It shapes the souls, They go through suffering stages. They go through many lifetimes. Then they become more aware, not shaped as an indoctrinated. The other way, the internal awareness process of shaping themselves, of becoming aware. Okay. The blue God loves all entities. I love all entities. I want them to heal. But if there are entities that want me to jump off a cliff, then obviously how am I gonna help the world if I jump off the cliff? One guy told me, just because I said I liked the Oregon governor, so that was on Facebook, he said, jump off that bridge. It's like, he didn't even have an argument, not even an argument, okay? That's a beginner soul, someone like that. I can't help the world if I jump off the bridge. I have a few more years, man, and I need to be well in order to create something, make more artworks, in order to help other people. I try to help you. For 2 years. Before that, I just, with all of your other accounts, I blocked many of those. Okay? I just thought, that's a sadistic creep, okay? Let me block that person. And there's another one just like him. Where are all these people coming from? It's probably all the same soul, right? Then, okay, I understand it is mental illness, okay? I understand that that all these personalities may be harboring another soul, different souls. Okay, there was a woman. She had DID. She was a professor at the university, and one time she was writing different things with both hands. One hand would be writing something, and the other hand would write something else, totally unrelated, at the same time, on paper, and she wasn't even looking. That reminds me a little bit of The Dance of the Devils, that horror movie. And the people in the room, they were staring at her. They got scared when they saw that. And the way we explain this, there are two distinct different personalities that were thinking about something very different from each other. In one brain. Okay, so just that puts things into perspective on how massively complex the brain is. And things go terribly wrong with this human species. Okay, terribly, terribly wrong. If you read the news, if you read also independent news, if you see what's going on in the world, you can clearly see, this is not well, okay? This is not going anywhere. This is not moving forward. This is not making anything better, okay? This is not progressing forward. This is going sideways and backwards. Islam is backwards, okay? Religion is extremely dangerous. It's a dangerous, dangerous mind manipulation tool. Okay, that's what it is. And everyone, you too, if you go to a fucking Christian sermon, you will be brainwashed. And I believe you are already brainwashed by the evangelical or whatever Catholic. I think you are Catholic. That's what I think. You're Frank also. You're all the Frank accounts. Frank will come to me and say, Nikki, my love strudel, okay? And the next day, you'll come and say, I will throw a meat hook in your face and watch you go into seizures. That was the best one you delivered so far. That's a Freddy Krueger award you get for that one. Totally, But last night, that drew the line for me, On the Starshine account, calling me leper, Probably you made the leper account, to hate me with it, so that you can, but in a covert way. So everything is covert. Yeah. One personality calls me terrible names, calls me Hypatia, calls me tranny, calls me turtle, calls me man, calls me whatever, disgusting or hoe or despicable or trash or toilet mother, or the names are just everything, and then the other account will say, my love strudel, you delicious sweet, dessert and whatever, So hatred, lust, mixed into one soup, and that lust is also, I think the lust itself is it needs the hate also. The hate also needs the lust, and all of that. It's combined, you despise me, and in that despise is lust, okay? And I'm trying to get a grip on all of this, I'm trying to understand all of this, okay? It's disgusting, absolutely despicable behavior, okay? And you know it. And you are a cunt, and that's your identification. You love it. WC said he's a dick. Zane said he's a cunt. That's all the same person, okay? Same person. You want the other women too. You want the trophy wives, You want the women that are socially acceptable. The ones that are piss-ons, from society. The ones that are total fart-ons and diarrhea-ons, okay? Those are the ones that are socially acceptable. The ones that shut the fuck up and never say a word against any injustice. Those are the ones you like. Those are the ones you show off with, Those are the ones you want. You wish her husband death, and you create other account. Probably some of those women accounts are your creations. You just pick random photos on the internet. So Starshine is definitely your account. You want it all, baby. You want respect. You want the trophy wife in your house. You want the trailer mother to fuck on the weekends and slap her around. You want I do terrible things to her, and you want to use her as a trash dumpster for your emotions, no matter how nice she is, okay? This is what's going on, okay? You're not one single example. I'm just getting to see this on the internet, okay? I didn't know how bad it was before. I've seen bad behavior, I've seen bad shit, documentary films, but no documentary film gets to look at these kind of things so close up as in the chat room. What's happening there, the kind of ugliness that comes to the surface, on alcohol, on drugs. The alcohol and the drugs are a magnifying agent for this mental illness in that moment, and also long term, okay? It causes more and more and more brain damage. You are gonna brain damage yourself to death in that way. You're on your path to total self-destruction, okay? I try to help you. I feel deep compassion for you, okay? But I am finished. Okay, I am done. I am completely done. I'm done with the chat room. If I go back in the chat room, you will buttercup me back into it. Okay, you will love strudel me back into your vortex. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, and then you will throw the meat hook when the time is ready for it. You throw the meat hook to draw me into total submission to you, where I'm afraid to say anything, where my mouth is duct taped, so I can't even say hi to another man anymore. I can't be friendly to other people. Maybe I'll be allowed to be friendly to women. Okay, that's all. I'm not going to be allowed to even be a friend, just a friend to another man. I'm not allowed to do this. No. Not allowed to say I love you to another man, even though I mean it as a friend. I'm not allowed. You view me like I'm your trailer mother, shackled up to iron bars, on hands and feet. Okay, I am yours. Okay, I'm your possession. That's how you view me. Okay, bro. No, I'm not. Okay, I am nobody's possession. Okay, I am my own person. I'm an artist. I'm a free thinker. I am myself. Okay, and I will not let anyone mind fuck me. Okay, I will not. Okay, I've been lured into it. I gave you my love. You stepped on. You shredded it again and again and again and again, because I was friendly to other men. This is what I saw. This is what I observed. Maybe it's just because you want to be sadistic. Okay, but I think it's both. You're sadistic, and you want to own me completely. You don't want me to be even nice to someone else. So you would never allow me to have a therapy help center where I help another man. If I help a woman, you would first of all try to get every one of the women. Okay, you want to have sex with all women. Okay, let me just get this record straight here. Okay, and I'm not allowed to say hi. Just like in Islam, the women there have no saying, and they're not even allowed to look at another man. They're not even allowed to look at another man, even in a friendly way. That's already forbidden. They are shackled away. The windows are taped closed with newspapers so that she cannot be seen by some man who walks by her house or whatever. Or, she's tethered, tied to the house. And, if she has children, I feel terribly sorry for the children. What a horrific trauma to the woman and her children. Okay. Horrific. That's why they have underground help communities, the women there. They have no other choice. They have to take matters into their own hands. I read a book on this. Okay, there was a woman from the United States. She naively married her dentist, who was from Iran. And as soon as they stepped on Iranian ground, his entire behavior, his face, everything switched. Just like in multiple personalities. Everything switched he switched into a monster. All of a sudden, now she is his. And that country supports that behavior. That country not only supports it, allows it, it sanctions it. Not only that, it forces men into that. Okay, it peer pressures them into it. It threatens them into it. If you don't do it, you're not a follower of Muhammad. That's how far it goes. Okay, I don't know whether you are a Muslim. I was thinking about it. You could very well be one. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if you are a Muslim. Zayn is a Muslim name. I was thinking about this. So you might very well be from Iran. You might be a Middle Eastern man. Okay. So I think that's very likely the case. I think you live in the United States. You said you have different accounts. One says he lives in the Fiji Islands, and the Zayn account claims to live in Perth, Australia. I don't buy into it. Okay, the way you talked about politics, and you seem to be very interested in U.S. politics. And it's even more bizarre that one account is kind of really right-wing, and the other account is left-wing, the other personality. Yeah. So, and that happens with people with DID. One personality could be liberal, the other one could be conservative. One personality can have an allergy against something, and the other personality doesn't. One personality could be a total alcoholic. Right? I've seen documentary films on this. And the other personality is the total dorky, naive do-gooder. And they don't even know what the other person is doing. There's so much disconnect happening. All of this is going on. These are forms of extreme denial. Extreme denial is schizophrenia. My mother is schizophrenic. I've seen all of this. It causes me heart problems. It causes me breathing problems, all of this. But, this is severe. And how can I help, right? I come in there and I say, go into the ego dissolution funnel. That's like, that gets beaten off, by your ego. Your ego is in total resistance, You get mad at my videos. If I try to bring awareness to you, I try to tell you who I am. This is me, Nicola. I'm my own person. I'm not your figment of imagination. I'm not some kind of, what Sam Wagner is talking about, I'm not your fantasy person who better behaves the way you organized your fantasy about her, or you get completely friggin' mad. I am not your fantasy person. I am me, Nicola, Nikki. Okay? I am myself. I'm an artist. I think for myself. I am an individual. Okay? I am a free individual. I do my thing. Okay? And that doesn't fit into your fantasy. Okay? And you get completely freaking mad. I talk to other men. That doesn't fit. The ego hates it. I feel terribly sorry for you. And I'm not saying that in some kind of pitying way. I don't pity you. I feel deeply sorry for you. I feel deep compassion for you. And I said that last night also to one of your accounts. I forgot the name. Some kind of weird new account that you created. But you were talking to me. Okay. And you were responding to me when I was talking to the computer in voice. Other people that don't know about this situation, they'll come into the chat room and they'll think, what the heck is going on here? What is that guy who is that guy talking to? Who is Nikki talking to? What's happening here? Are they talking to each other? Am I missing something? Yeah, you are, because I am not writing down everything that I say to my computer, obviously. Some things are very personal about this interaction, about this true love that I felt. I still feel, but I don't want you coming into my life anymore. Okay, I cannot help you. I am not a god. Okay, I'm not your therapist. I'm not this rock solid, God-like Buddha or who can be there for you, where every insult just beats off. No, I have ego too, I have mental illness, I have childhood trauma, okay? It hurts my feelings. It hurts, it burns, I cry, I sob, okay? No, you cannot continue to abuse me, okay? Don't come into my life anymore. It is tragic, beyond imagination, because I want to help you, but I cannot help you, okay? I can't help you. I can offer help through my videos that I make to everyone, to you included. But I don't want you to watch my videos anymore. Don't come to my channel anymore. You find fault with my appearance. You hate me. So spare yourself, okay? Don't watch my videos anymore, okay? You hate me, man, okay? Don't watch someone's videos who you hate. And if you do watch the videos, You know, I wish you to go into your own mind to do the healing process. Don't write anything under my comment and under my videos anymore. Don't write anything anymore. If you continue to harass me, I might be forced to contact the FBI. Okay, I might be forced into it. I hate to do it. Okay, they have other things that are more important. They deal with terrorists and stuff like this. But this is a form of terrorism. This is cyber terrorism, what you're doing with me, okay? Don't do it anymore, okay? This is my warning video now to you. Leave me alone. Stay out of my life, okay? If you want to heal, do it. Don't make this for me or anyone. Don't make this dependent on someone. Don't try to heal yourself. I'm all good now. Will you like me now? I already love you unconditionally. What's the matter here? Okay, yeah. You come to me with that Nick account. That was only made for me. That's what I believe. You know. Nick time. You know. So to play with Nikki. You know. But we word it in a way so other people don't really understand. Because that's too embarrassing that we want to play with trailer mama. That's embarrassing, you know. What kind of message is that towards me, you know? I mean, that's so despicable. That's despise. You know? That's total, like, that's humiliating. You want to humiliate me. You want to view me like trash and like trailer trash. And this has all been unimaginably painful for me to be in those chat rooms. I needed them so badly. I needed these chat rooms so badly. I needed to talk to people. I needed this for myself. I needed conversation so desperately, but I cannot do it anymore. It's finished. I cannot go in any of these chat rooms. You'll be there, no matter what chat room I go to. Okay, you will come there and you do your ghosting communication with me. This is really cruel to do this type of iridescent ghosting communication. Real cruel, you know. This is gaslighting. This is mega gaslighting type of communication. Like, I'm not talking to you. What are you talking? This is a song. Or no, I'm talking to someone else. What are you? You know, this is mega gaslighting communication. This is anti-communication. This is cruel anti-communication. This is extreme cruelty, and you know it. Okay, and I don't deserve that. I'm lovely and I'm deserving of love. I deserve a boyfriend who is there for me, okay? Who says, I can't wait to meet you and touch you and make love to you. I want to be there for you. You are an amazing artist, okay? You are touching me. Your songs touch me. That's the boyfriend I need. Someone who whispers sweet things into my ear, okay? Not comes with a meat hook. I hope I make this very crystal clear now. Okay, so I am not a God. I'm not a Buddha. I cannot help you. If you want help, you need to want help. Your ego needs to let off. Your ego needs to stop being in resistance, and you need to really want to heal yourself. Okay, and you need to go on the internet and look at everything that helps you heal. Okay, if my videos are too infuriating, stay away from them. Okay, my videos are there for people who are ready for this help, not ghosts, trolls, iridescent, suffering, Freddy Krueger, Norman Bates type of entities, okay, so that are in total resistance towards my videos. Thank you, Blue God 4444. Yes. Blue God protects us. Okay. we're on the right path. Okay. Yes, absolutely. And so you have to want to heal. Want to heal. Okay. And you need to do everything you can to heal. Okay. Go to other people's videos. There are numerous videos of people that can help you heal. Numerous. Jiddu Krishnamurti has saved my life. Okay. I don't know if your ego is willing to listen, to really hear what he has to say. Eckhart Tolle, I recommend Eckhart Tolle's videos. Okay. They help my brother, so maybe they will help you. Don't go to nihilists like Yuji. Don't fall back into like, oh, I found the perfect guru now, Yuji Krishnamurti. That's a different Krishnamurti. They're both from the same area in India, and they knew each other. Yuji is a nihilist. He denied it, but he was. Okay, that doesn't help you. Okay, what helps you is go on the healing path. Teal Swan can help you with this. Eckhart Tolle. There are many other people. Sadhguru is very good too. Okay, so I don't like the name, but he is very good. He talks about, he addresses a lot of things. But I don't know if you can hear the message. If you can hear that, if you can understand this in a correct way, or if the ego just hijacks something and runs off with it and says, here I don't have to be good or this or that. He said that whatever. He said I don't have. No. Don't take any guru as some kind of permission to go on with your abuse. There are plenty of those out there. Pay attention to this, okay? Your inner child knows who can help you, okay? If my videos can help you, use it for that. Don't use it to bully me or try to be, you're trying to be smarter than me. I already know how smart you are. You have genius level IQ, okay? But you are funneling it into your mental illness and into your act outs. And that's infinitely sad and tragic. My gosh, use that intelligence to heal yourself, okay? Peace.